So let's just jump right in. We're in this new age of AI, right? Every company, every professional, we're all scrambling to use the same incredible tools. But what's the one advantage you have that can't just be downloaded or coded? Well, the answer isn't in another piece of software. It's in something, well, something deeply human.
And here's the crazy paradox of our time. I mean, think about it. We've got thousands of followers, countless friends, endless connections right in our pockets. And yet, so many of us feel more alone than ever. Technology was supposed to bring us all closer, but as we're about to see, just being connected isn't the same as feeling connected. Not even close.
This slide just lays it all out perfectly. On the left, you've got the stuff that's easy to count, the likes, the follows, the shares. But on the right, those are the real assets. As the source material for this explainer says, a follow is not a friendship, and a like is definitely not loyalty. The things that actually build a business or a career, trust, a sense of belonging, you can't measure those with an algorithm.
So, here's our game plan. First, we're going to talk about this social connection crisis. Then, we'll hear from a voice who's been on this topic for decades. We'll break down what the HI differentiator actually is, get into some real-world actions for leaders and planners, and then wrap up with a pretty powerful call to action. Okay, first up, the social connection crisis. And we have to be really clear about this. This isn't just about people feeling a bit lonely. This has escalated into a major public health issue, which means it's a major issue for business performance too.
I mean, wow, that's a heavy statement. When the top doctor in the entire country calls loneliness a public health epidemic, you know it's serious. It completely changes the conversation. This isn't a soft skill we're talking about anymore. It's a critical part of a healthy society and, you guessed it, a healthy, productive workforce.
And the fallout from this disconnection goes way beyond personal health. For a business, a team that doesn't feel connected creates a weak culture. And you know what a weak culture does? It grinds everything to a halt. It slows down execution, it kills performance, it's just a drag on everything.
So, who's been sounding the alarm on this all along? Let's talk about the source behind all this, Thom. See, he's not just jumping on some new trend with AI. This guy has been a leading voice on the power of human connection for more than 20 years. He saw this coming.
This timeline really tells the story. Way back in 2005, he was already writing that relationships need real intention. Then the iPhone comes out, social media explodes, and he's there warning everyone that a follow is not a friendship. The pandemic, well, that proved his point on a massive global scale. And now, with AI everywhere, his message is more critical than ever. Human interaction, or HI as he calls it, that's your ultimate edge.
So let's get into the core strategy here, the HI differentiator. What does that even mean? Well, it answers the biggest question on everyone's mind. When we all have the same amazing tech, what actually makes you or your company different? How do you win?
So, what is HI? It's not just some nice, fuzzy idea. It's a real, practical framework. It's a way to lead, to build a community, to run an event, to grow your career. And the key to all of it is making a deliberate, intentional choice to keep people at the center of it all.
And let's be crystal clear about something. This is not an anti-technology message. It's about being pro-human. It's about saying, yes, of course, learn the new tools, adapt, innovate. But at the same time, you have to refuse to let all that convenience and efficiency completely flatten out our humanity. It's a both-and strategy, not either-or.
So what are these undownloadable assets we're talking about? It's all the good stuff. Trust, empathy, your reputation. These are the things that are built slowly, over time, through actual human interaction. And in a world of automation, they are your single greatest competitive advantage. Okay, so theory is great, but let's get practical. How do we actually put human interaction to work? This part is specifically for the leaders, the founders, and especially for all you meeting planners out there. So if you plan events, let me ask you a direct question. Are you just delivering content, just putting speakers on a stage? Or are you intentionally, deliberately designing an environment for real human connection? Because let's face it, the events that people will remember and pay for are the ones that help them truly connect with each other.
And this is where having an expert guide really matters. Thom Singer's playbook for creating great events is all about this. It's simple but powerful. Help strangers actually talk to each other. Make the new people feel like they belong. Get people past just swapping business cards. And, maybe most importantly, create experiences that build relationships that last. That's how you turn a regular conference into an unmissable one.
All right, now for the CEOs and founders. Let's talk about culture. Is it just a buzzword on your website, or is it what Thom Singer calls your performance infrastructure, the actual system that makes your business go faster or slower?
The business case for building a culture of connection is, well, it's a slam dunk. People stay where they feel like they belong. That's your attention strategy right there. People work harder and smarter when they trust each other. That's your productivity strategy. And innovation, that only happens when people feel safe enough to share their crazy ideas. This isn't soft stuff. This is the engine of your business.
So all of this brings us to a really simple but powerful conclusion. In a world of a million complex choices, the most important one might just be the simplest. It's time to choose people. And this isn't just a nice slogan. It's a business philosophy. It's a deliberate choice about how you're going to win.
It's more than just a nice idea. It's a strategic decision.
It's the one thing your competition can't just go out and buy.
It's the strategy that sits underneath every other plan you have for growth.
And honestly, it's the choice that will define who wins and who loses tomorrow. And in the end, it all comes back to this one foundational belief from Thom Singer. All opportunities come from people. Every single one. So the question this explainer leaves us with is pretty simple. In a world that is obsessed with artificial intelligence, are you focused enough on authentic interaction?